man, look at her. Is she always so vapid? How can you say that? She's totally...
Conceited.
What are you talking about? There's more to her than you think.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 rom-com characters that don't deserve the hate.
Who the hell do you think you are?
For this list, we'll be looking at characters that are either hated by viewers or hated within their own story. But is it really warranted? Did we miss your favourite misunderstood rom-com character? Let us know in the comments. Number 10, Darcy, Something Borrowed. First of all, everyone here was cheating. Darcy was cheating on Dex with Marcus, Dex was cheating on Darcy with her best friend Rachel.
Sorry. I don't know why. I was just...
It's all one big mess. John Krasinski's character Ethan is the only one out of the whole lot of them who truly deserved a happy ending. Yes, there was a huge shock factor when it's revealed that Darcy was also cheating, because we spent the whole movie debating the morality of Rachel and Dex's actions.
It's okay that I kind of cheated on him a little bit.
What?
I just barely once.
It's a really hard blow when you arguably sympathise with her for the majority of the movie, but that doesn't negate what her fiancé and best friend did to her. She deserves no more hate than any of the others.
Besides, sometimes good people do bad things, right?
Number 9, Marianne Bryant, Easy A. Okay, she wasn't the best. She did spread the rumour about Olive losing her virginity.
You're going to hell.
Just as long as you won't be there.
But in her defence, she didn't do it knowing it was a lie. Of course, it was none of her business to talk about it in the first place. But Rhiannon was the one who pressured Olive into coming up with the lie in the first place.
You liar. You totally lost your V-card to him.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. Tell me everything.
And Micah is the one who spread the nastiest rumour of them all. We're not saying that Marianne or even Olive are innocent victims in all of this, just that there is plenty of blame to go around. Marianne even attempted to be true friends with Olive.
So sorry about everything I said. I'm so sorry. I mean, I really want us to be friends. Can we please be friends?
That's more than nearly anybody else wanted from her. Number 8, Andrew, Sweet Home Alabama.
Will you marry me?
Yes. Yes, yes.
Wow, how could anyone think this guy is the antagonist in this story? He's the only decent person around. Melanie completely lies to him about her past, and upon finding out she is a huge liar, he still wants to marry her.
I really don't care what happened down here. So, you have a past. I mean, who doesn't?
What a prince of a guy. Jake might have been her first love, but all they do together is fight. Hello, red flag waving right in your face. Andrew didn't care that she was poor. He got over the fact that she was married, and he even defied his mother in choosing to be with her.
What would you suggest I do, Ma? Dump her for being poor? You're supposed to be a Democrat, remember?
And what does he get for it? On second thought, Melanie and Jake deserved each other. They're both terrible people. And Andrew deserved way better. Number 7, Bianca, 10 Things I Hate About You. Bianca gets brushed off as the entitled little sister, but all she wants is to go on a date with the boy she likes. Why is that so bad?
Can we for 2 seconds ignore the fact that you're severely unhinged and discuss my need for a night of teenage normalcy?
Their father is the one with the completely overbearing rule that Bianca can't date until her older sister Kat does, knowing full well that Kat has no interest in dating.
New rule. Bianca can date. When she does.
He turns his daughters against each other in an attempt to control them. He's the real villain here. Bianca is just a teenage girl who wants to be able to express her feelings.
Are you okay?
Never been better.
Number 6, Aldous Snow, Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
What do you think it's about? This is a big deal.
What about the code of the ocean? That's not on.
What about codes among men? You don't sleep with another man's girlfriend. Get out of here.
It's really easy to hate both Sarah and Aldous for causing Peter so much pain, especially when Aldous is portrayed as such an annoying, self-indulgent idiot. It sucks that Sarah cheated on Peter with this absolute loser and then brutally dumped him.
None of it made a difference to you, and I couldn't drown with you anymore.
But if we're being completely honest, that's not really Aldous's problem. He was just there. He didn't know Peter. He's not the one doing the cheating. It would be one thing if he and Peter were best friends beforehand or something, Sure, it's still a jerk move to hook up with another guy's girlfriend, but from Aldis's point of view, Peter is just some guy in the way of the woman that he wants to be with.
I've had these wandering eyes, but you took me by surprise when you let me inside you.
Number 5. Peter, while you were sleeping.
Peter, you're engaged.
To who?
To Lucy.
Lucy. Who's Lucy?
The dude is in a coma. How is he possibly the bad guy? Let's look at things from his point of view for a moment. Peter is saved by a beautiful stranger from a mugging in which he almost got hit by a train. Then he wakes up to a world where his own brother is trying to steal away the fiancée he had no idea he had.
I am in love with your son.
I know.
Not that one. That one.
Lucy infiltrated the dude's family based on a lie, and Jack, believing in that lie, wooed his brother's fiancée. No matter how you spin it, Peter is by no means the villain here.
You give up your seat every day in the train.
Wow. But that's not heroic.
It is to the person who sits in it.
Number 4. Kimmy Wallace, my best friend's wedding. An argument can be made for Jules and Michael. She realizes she's in love with her best friend and needs to tell him before he gets married. Michael is thrown into a tailspin when he finds all of this out.
Choose me. Marry me. Let me make you happy.
Yeah, the timing sucks, but we can at least sympathize with the sentiment. However, even if you root for Jules to get the guy in the end, Kimmy is definitely not the villain here. She tries so hard to fit into Michael's world, and he just doesn't appreciate any of it. Not only does Kimmy have to deal with Michael's complete nonchalance, she has to also deal with Jules trying to make her look like an idiot at every turn.
I will be around, just waiting for you.
Who really deserves the hate here?
Please, tell him that it's my fault and that I love him. You're the only person that I trust.
Number 3. Noah Ashby, when we first met. People see him as the ultimate nice guy. A guy who basically is only friends with you because he wants to sleep with you.
So nice to have a good guy friend. I can't even tell you.
But the whole point of the movie is that he's wrong for that behavior. He learns and grows as he continues to travel back in time and realizes the error of his ways and eventually makes things right for everyone.
I think you guys should talk, honestly, because there is a connection here.
Sure, in an ideal world, Noah would have already had all of these admirable qualities. But in the real world, people are flawed. They learn and grow and become better.
Avery deserves to be happy. Yeah. And she should be with the right guy, even though that right guy isn't me.
Number 2, Summer Finn, 500 Days of Summer. Tom grows to really hate Summer for leading him on, but that's not really the way things went down. Summer told him from the very beginning exactly what she wanted.
I like being on my own. Relationships are messy and people's feelings get hurt. Who needs it?
And she continued to explain it to him over and over again. Maybe an argument can be made that at a certain point Summer should have said what was going on and just ended things before things went as far as they did.
This is fun. You're fun.
Thanks.
But she's not a mind reader. It's not her job to tell him what to do or how to feel. It sucks that he fell in love with her, and she didn't feel the same, but it's not her fault. She did nothing wrong. Even Joseph Gordon-Levitt feels that Tom is the one in the wrong.
I think that if you really pay attention, Tom's not listening to Summer.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Mark, Love Actually.
It would be great if we could be friends.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Everyone gives this dude such a hard time because he was into his best friend's wife and told her so. But that's all he did. He kept it to himself for years, even though it was hurting him, and she figured it out on her own. Then he privately told her how he felt with no expectation of anything in return. just being honest. And Juliet gives him a kind of thank you kiss. Just something to let him know that she appreciates him, and that what he said meant something to her. What's so wrong with that? That was actually a very mature way to deal with an awkward situation.
Enough. Enough now.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.